ruling ANC will be launching its manifesto at Moses Mabhida Stadium in Durban this morning. Newzroom Afrika's Vuyo Mvoko is standing by to give us a sense of where in the program things are at this hour. Vuyo, good morning.
Thank you, and a warm welcome back to Moses Mabhida. Once again, it does look like the stadium is beginning to fill up. I can see the First Deputy Secretary General of the ANC is busy dancing right here next to me. But are you not worried that come 11 o'clock, when the President is supposed to start speaking, this stadium might still not be full?
We're not worried, precisely because we know that there are thousands and thousands of ANC supporters, members, and ordinary South Africans who are coming in. Yes, there was a challenge earlier on because of the traffic jam that is now being unblocked. And the President will speak, and when the President speaks here, everybody will be seated.
Of course, the ANC, the Office of the Secretary General, of which you are part, is behind the organization of something like this. What does it take to organize something like this, especially, I should say, on the back of some in the opposition having had a good showing in the stadium?
Well, it takes courage of every member. Because we start first by mobilizing our own structures. We're the only organization that has got a footprint across the length and breadth of our country. It also takes a proper plan of ensuring that we are able to move people from their place of stay to the venue. It takes the need for cooperation between law enforcers, the transport, the traffic people, as well as our commuters. Something that we need to master for you. Because even now, you know, traffic to here in Moses Mabhida started moving in from last night at 10 o'clock. And the traffic management is the one that has delayed the movement of people inside here. So we can't deprive our members and supporters the opportunity of listening to the President. We rather bring them in. Until they are all in, then the President can speak.
With my tongue firmly in my cheek, does it also take a few pieces of chicken and a little stipend? You know, we always cater for people like yourself because we are here to do some work. Our volunteers are being taken care of, and of importance, what is being supplied here is again a show that the ANC is an organization of the people. When visitors are there, of course, this comes at a time when organizationally you're not as strong as you once were, and in terms of resources, I mean, of course, you know all too well, anything to go by, you're not in the best, of financial position.
It's only the ANC that has declared its source of income, and wage has been found. And here today, what you find here comes out of structures of the ANC here in KwaZulu-Natal, making a meaningful contribution of almost 80% of what will make this occasion memorable. We also know that for us to go to battle, you need to resource your machinery. This is a very costly operation, but it's an operation that has got huge returns.
I spoke to the provincial chairperson about an hour ago. He's as confident as you are. But as the national leadership of the organization, especially your office, which has the responsibility of running the organization, what has convinced you about the organization that has gone behind this event, that suggested to you or that gave you the confidence that indeed you are going to pull it off today?
What convinced us is our determination to reconnect with the masses of our people, to energize structures of the ANC, and also Moses Mabhida is like our shrine. We're here to also gain courage and strength, learning from our own father of the revolution, leader of the liberation movement. So there is also that we want the bones to shake, and the bones to have some ability to touch each and every volunteer of the ANC. We have 23,000 voting districts in South Africa. We have 50 volunteers in every voting district. That's why we are sure that we can fill the stadium, we can win KwaZulu-Natal, because this manifesto will be taking us to a process of voter contact. The Mic on My Face is about being in contact with the voter and less amongst ourselves.
If the last election is anything to go by, you lost some numbers. The IFP capitalized on that. It increased its share of voters. As a result, it is now the second biggest party in this province. Add to your troubles the fact that your former president is now, if the rallies that he has held so far anything to go by, there are people, it's not something, his following is not something to be frowned upon. Are you at all worried? And what have you asked your executive in KwaZulu-Natal to do differently this time around?
What will make us be ahead of everybody is because our focus is not on all the parties. It's about on the future of this country. It's about on taking the democratic project forward. And therefore, yes, leaders come and go. But of importance is that, yes, the former president has formed his own party. The IFP came second. But the ANC will go out and explain itself through the manifesto. And let's wait for the day of the results. The outcome will show a different outcome.
Is Jacob Zuma giving you sleepless nights at all?
Not at all.
Let's see. Come May 29. Thank you very much for talking to us. The first Deputy Secretary General of the ANC. The stadium is beginning to fill up. You can see certain parts looking almost full. But of course, the question, as I asked her right at the beginning, is whether come 11 o'clock, the stadium will be full, and this crowd will be ready to hear ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa. Of course, the first Deputy Secretary General of the ANC did also say that they will not start until this stadium is full. Well, with that, it's back to you in studio.